Hey you guys, I am back with another video and today I am going to be recapping the show Battle Camp. Now, Battle Camp, I honestly did not think I would like this show at all. I didn't think I would like this show at all. Like when I first saw like that the show was coming out on Netflix, I honestly did not think that I would enjoy the show. Like I honestly had a feeling that like it would just not sit right with me. So like when the show first came out, I believe I like attempted to watch it and at first I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna finish it. Like I'm only going to just stick to watching dating shows because I usually watch shows like Love is Blind, Married at First Sight, a little bit of Love Island. I watch more of like a reality show. I don't like the game shows. Like it has to be. I didn't think that Battle Camp would be as good as Squid Game. And spoiler alert: the person Lorenzo, who was from Squid Games, actually won Battle Camp, which I was very shocked. Honestly, I think a lot of people did not expect this show to become so good because it was like full of like celebrities from different Netflix shows. And so for me, I was kind of I what I expected from the show was right, but I didn't think I would enjoy the show. Like when I saw like there was gonna be a bunch of like different celebrities from like different TV shows on Battle Camp, like we had Irina from Love is Blind, which the fact that they all voted Irina out um, just lets me know how some people are in real life. Like I feel as though the girls on Battle Camp were a little bit like standoffish. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck. And then that fight with Avery and QT, like that was dramatic as well in it. So like the whole show was really good to me, but the drama was a little bit like fake. Like the drama, like it wasn't real drama. Like for example, when we had Chase and Trey beefing with each other, I already knew like after this show, like they would still be friends. The same with QT and Avery. Like when QT and Avery was beefing with each other, like I already knew like they were gonna stay friends after the show. So like the drama that was happening on the show wasn't really real. It wasn't really like real drama. It like for me like it wasn't like the drama honestly didn't shock me at all. But it was still a good show because and honestly, I really wanted QT to win Battle Camp. So it's like when she didn't win, I did. Like I almost teared up because I was like, I was expecting her to win. I was really expecting her to win. But let's get right into it now. Compared to other shows that I watched, this show was really interesting. I mean, from seeing Irina have to like, leave the show early to like, yeah, like when I like the fact that like I saw like the fact that everybody voted out Irina, well, let's talk about that. People voting out Irina for me was just a big shock because yes, she was mean on Love is Blind, but I didn't think that like somebody's attitude from another show had to do with like them getting like voted to go home early on in the show. I feel as though a lot of people who were on Battle Camp saw Irina as a mean girl from Love is Blind and like their goal was to just easily vote her out because it was like I feel as though it was so easy to vote people out and honestly like the show was like you have to be unbreakable, unbeatable and unhateable and I think the only people that like fitted those traits exactly was Polly, QT, and Lorenzo the winner, and I feel as though people had a hard time like keeping down their ego. Like that's why I feel as though some people like that's why I feel as though Avery went home because she was purposely like she would like if you talk too much about somebody else or if you even just said who you were voting for, like you were going home. Like Kylie going home the first day just because she was like she made one mistake. Kylie made one mistake or her name was Kai no I would think it was Kylie or Kyle, I don't know. But this girl made like or it wasn't Alexis, but the girl who went home first, the first person that went home, like she went home because she made a mistake. But like she literally made one mistake and she was already being voted out home. I think that when it came to voting people out, the votes were not genuine. Like this show reminded me much. This show very much reminded me of like Million Dollar Secret. Million Dollar Secret, the same thing. Like if you were not a likable person, like by everybody, like you were going home. And this is the same with Battle Camp. Like Avery was not likable by everybody. Tony wasn't likable by everybody, but he also admitted to going home. I even just saw a TikTok that like somebody thinks that like, Tony got kicked off the show maybe for talking to Polly wrong. I was also shocked that like Polly didn't win. Honestly, when it comes to this show was very much like Million Dollar Secret, Squid Game, The Mole. Like we had people from The Mole on this show. I was very shocked that like Avery did not stay for long enough. I mean, she stayed for a good amount of time, but I was kind of shocked. And then also Avery being upset at QT for spelling the word advantage wrong. For me, I was just like, I mean, why are you upset about that? I don't know. Like, I don't think QT purposely meant to spell advantage wrong. Like that to me was why was she? I don't know. So I feel as though it was kind of like easy for you to be a target, and it was just easy for like people to just gang up on you. Like the teams, they had like very good teams. Like first they had three teams, then it went into like two teams, then it went into like everyone's just playing for themselves. I mean the challenges I feel like the challenges that the host Taylor came up with was better than like the challenges, and like I feel like this show was better than Million Dollar Secret. The challenges that the host came up with was better than the challenges that like they had on Million Dollar Secret. Like I feel and like the agendas they had on Million Dollar Secret. I say compared to like Million Dollar Secret, like Battle Camp was just way better because the challenges like that these people were doing to like win and like get their name up on the wheel to like actually potentially like win the $250,000. I was just like, oh my God, like they had to burn a rope and they had to paddle to like if they paddled like the closest if they paddled not that much. You don't get that much material, like, to burn a rope. Like, the challenges were just very fun. Like, it was a very fun, like, I was intrigued by the show. Like, I mean, and then also Brianna and, Lewis's love story. I mean, I loved Brianna on this show as well. So I was very much upset that, like, when she went home, and I'm just like, did they really plan for Brianna and Lewis to go home together? Because I'm just like, how is it that Brianna just happened to just go home so quickly right after Lewis, right after Lewis got voted out. Like to me, that was just very weird. And then we also had who else went home? Um Tony's so-called girlfriend went home, I think at 1.2, and then Tony just went home. Like, I feel as though like this, like even though like some of this show was staged, this show really did like catch my eye. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like this show really did catch my eye. Like, we had a lot of good people from like game shows and dating shows. I mean, the reality show mix was really good with Kyle or whatever his name is. Then QT, like they were both from the circle. Then we had Chase. Then we had Nick. Like just all these guys just on this just like then we had Morgan, like Morgan was a good like so just a lot of just athletic people being on like I feel as though I could have been on the show too because I was like I used to run track. I feel as though I could have been on the like I'm like why didn't I get casted? Like I would love to get casted for season 2 of Battle Camp because the show was just so intriguing and like there was just like a lot, like there was just lots of drama. It was just lots of like twists and turns. I mean, I was shocked when like certain people went home. I didn't think that like Nick would be going home, but I mean, it is what it is. But like, yeah, no, it was just a very interesting show. I mean, if I could rate this show, I would say I would rate it like I would give this show a 9 out of 10. Like I would give this show a 9 out of 10. I mean, you have QT, then you have people going on hikes, and they had to like go on they had to go on the things where like you had to like tell the truth on whether or not like the thing that you were sitting on was like a drop or like a stay. Like the challenges at the end were fun. I mean, you had Georgia from Perfect Match on this show as well in the mix as well with Chase. Like it was just a good show. It had good people from past shows, and the challenges like really had me like shaking in my boots. I was okay, like what is going to happen next in this challenge? Like what is going to happen next in this challenge? Who is going to win? And like the winner I didn't think that Lorenzo would win. I thought that QT would win the show. I really thought that QT would win the show, or like someone who had their name on the wheel multiple times. but like I didn't think that Lorenzo would win the show. Like but I think he deserved to win. I think Lorenzo was the right person to win the show though because he was unbeatable, he was unbreakable, and he was unhateable. Like he was just all these things in like one category. Like I I believe that like Lorenzo 100% deserved to win this show because he just had all the boxes like he had all the boxes just checked. I mean like he was unbreakable, he was unbeatable. Like I mean if you could just think of everything like I mean I like he and like they had the ice bath challenge. You had to put your face in the water, you had to breathe. Like everything about that show to me was good. I know some people didn't like it because like it's like a game show, it's not really like a dating show. But like it was like a good like it was a good mix of like drama and non-drama. Like everybody just had so much fun. I mean, yeah, like it was just a good mix of cast members, but I feel as though Lorenzo, like he was the right person to win. Lorenzo was the most like humblest person on the show, like no doubts about it. And I'm like, you know what? I think also like being on the wheel, when you're on the wheel, like you have to be lucky. You have to be lucky to win this show. And so I think as though like Lorenzo, he was just very much lucky to win this show. Like he just got lucky and like the wheel chose him when it came to winning like the $250,000. Like this was a good game. Like the way how Taylor just came up with this whole game plan and like idea of how to win this money on how you go home, on how you lose. Like, I mean, this man was just a good game host. Taylor was an amazing host when it came to a game show. I feel like that people from Million Dollar Secret, like, they need to take notes because when I was watching Million Dollar Secret, I mean, it was a good show too. But it was like people were obvious. Battle Camp, like, people weren't that obvious, I'd say. But it was a lot of gossiping in this show as well. Like when it came to Battle Camp, like people were gossiping, people were talking to other teams. Like it was like other teams colliding, other teams like with the whole Trey situation was like, oh my god, like can you not vote for like he was saying like can you not vote for me? Can you vote for Lewis? Like I mean Trey added a lots of drama. Chase added lots of drama in this show. It was just so. And then when Trey went home, I was actually upset because he didn't win Squid Game. I wanted him to like redeem himself and like win Squid Game as well. So it was just like it was just a lot like it was just lots of like fun vibes. I feel as though it was like a good set of like, villains on the show to, good people that were from reality shows on the show, like unhateable people from the shows. And I feel like, so did they set Irina up to be a villain on Battle Camp? Like, did they set Irina up to lose Battle Camp? Because that is also my question too. Like, the fact that everybody voted Irina to go home, like, I was just like, why? You had people apologizing to her, like, being like, oh my god, like, I'm just so sorry. Like, you had people apologizing to Irina, being like, oh my god, I'm so sorry that you went home. Like, I'm super sorry. You had Georgia saying, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I hope you understand. And Irina's like, oh my god, I understand why you voted me. And I'm just like, why would y'all all collectively act like, and like, their excuse was that, like, I think it was Gabby's excuse. Her excuse for voting Irina out was that, she's just not confident enough to do certain things. Like, she's not confident. Like, I think, like, it came to a point where, like, Irina, like, she just didn't want to, like, she just didn't believe in, like, going first for a challenge. And, like, they were just, I think that's, like, I think that's where like she showed like her when I think when Irina showed her weak side, when Irina showed her weak side, that's when people were like, we're gonna vote you out. I'm just like, if Irina is showing her weak side, at least she's not showing her mean girl side. Like at least she's not showing her mean girl side. Like I don't understand what y'all issue was like with sending Irina home like early on. Like I feel as though somebody else should have went home. Like I feel like Irina could have won the game, and so I'm just like, did Netflix producers set Irina up to go home early? Like did people set like did producers set Irina up to go or like to go home on this show? Because I'm just like I was just kind of shocked as to how why was everyone voting for her like just Irina, and I'm just like it's because y'all saw Irina as a mean girl on Love is Blind. Like that's really what it is. And so when Irina was showing her weak side, that's when people were just starting to like, I think that's when people like were just doubting her when it came to her capabilities of like possibly making it far to the show at least. I mean, she didn't have to win, but at least she could have made it far into the show. Because there was other people who also like were villains on past shows who also made it far into the show. So I'm just like, how come? Like to me, also like Lorenzo was a bit of a villain as well. So it's just like how come then all of a sudden like they like it was just so easy to just send Irina home. Like I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that as well. And like, we had her just crying, like she was sobbing. Like I felt so bad. I'm like in my head I'm just like I would never vote for somebody out like that. And I'm just like just because Irina showed a little bit of her weak side, y'all had to vote her out. Like to me, that just didn't make any sense. Like it didn't make any sense to me. Like just Irina going home so early. Like why? Like, and I feel as though like she could have just redeemed herself more on Battle Camp. And so just voting her out like that was just to me was just nonsense. Unless this was just set up and like it was staged and like Irina wanted to go home. But then like when she was there, like it was like once she showed her weak side, people were like, you know what, nah, like she's not confident. Now all of a sudden she's not confident. Like I just don't understand that. I don't understand. Like I really just don't understand that. Like I didn't understand everybody just voting her out. I felt like I was upset for her. I mean, everybody just would. I mean, I couldn't believe my eyes. I honestly, I honestly like just couldn't believe my eyes. Like, and I'm like, but then was she a mean girl like behind the scenes? Like, I mean, who knows? Like, who knows? But honestly, when it came to her like being voted out, I like, yeah, no, like, and when she was crying, I felt that. Like, I think Irina was misunderstand. Sorry, not I think Irina was misunderstood. Like, I think she was just misunderstood. And I think it like goes to show like when you're kind of like presented in the world like as in a negative light, like people will kind of just like doubt you. I think people just doubted Irina when it came to like her making it far on the show. I'm just like, why y'all vote her out like that? Like I didn't understand. Like can somebody that was on Battle Camp explain to me why y'all voted Irina out just so easily? Like, and it's like it's always easy to vote somebody out on Battle Camp because even a guy said like everyone's voting for her, so I'm gonna just vote for her too, which was Irina. I think like if you're on Battle Camp, like it's just easy to like it's kind of easy to win because it's just like you have everybody you have everyone targeted on that one person, and you could just fly under the radar like super easy. Like you could just fly under the radar, and like you will be fine. Like you could just be under the radar, and like you will just be fine. Like you literally it's easy to fly under the radar. And I'm just like, there was more people that should have went. Like there was other people that could have went home than Irina. Like I don't know. Like I feel as though Irina did not have to go home so early. People didn't really and when Polly came, I liked that as well. I was kind of upset that Polly didn't win as well. Like I thought like Polly was deserving to win as well. But then like also the people who were on the show, I feel as though didn't really deserve didn't really need the money. Like some of the people that were on Battle Camp, they didn't really need the money because they were already making money from their other Netflix show. So then I'm like, could they like had casted people that like we've just never seen before on TV? Like my question is just like, why couldn't we have casted people that were like just like that we didn't see on Netflix ever? Like we didn't have like could we at least cast like for season 2? Like can we at least cast like new people? Like new people? Like I feel as though like there was people that were being casted who didn't even really like need the money. Like they didn't need the money. Like I feel as though like the money deserved to go to like someone more deserving, and like someone who probably like who is like new and like who needs the money, like who is in need of like someone in like I don't know, someone in poverty who like needs the money. And it's funny because I'm thinking of poverty class, but like I feel as though like the money should have been deserving to like someone who was in need. And I think so. I do think that Lorenzo did deserve the money because he didn't win Squid Game. Lorenzo did not win Squid Game, and he like yeah, he didn't win Squid Game, so it's just like okay, like, and he's not really big on social media, but like other people, like they did not need to be here. Like they didn't need to be like, except for Irina maybe, but like they like, cause they already like people who were already on Battle Camp, they already had they already had like their life kind of like together. So I'm just like people who were on this show did not really like deserve like they didn't really need the money as well. That's just my thoughts. But anyways, I am done with this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and and also hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye bye. But yeah, no, I honestly, yeah, this show was a really good show, and I hope to like review more shows like this. And yeah, like I just hope to review more shows like this. So yeah.